Stocks started out the day lower, but they're bouncing off their lows as we speak. Right now, I basically got the Dow and the S&P unchanged. The Nasdaq is up about 0.1%. The Russell's up about 0.3%. Again, equities were down. Stocks were down today. We're looking across the four indices, anywhere from 0.5% to over 1% in the case of the Nasdaq, and they're all bouncing right now as we have U.S. yields lower, about 3 basis points on the 2-year, 6 basis points on the 5-year, 10 years back below 3% at 297, and the 30 years at 312. Boris Johnson barely survived a confidence vote. That gave a little bit of a boost to the British pound. The Canadian dollar's a little higher, along with crude oil. Euro's a little higher. The dollar is a little lower with the lower rates that we're seeing in the U.S. Speaking of rates, the Reserve Bank of Australia surprised the market with a 50 basis point rate hike. Market was expecting 25, so we have more inflation fighting going on globally, not really affecting the U.S. markets at this point, but the Royal Bank of Australia put a little surprise for it that probably put a little bit of a scare early in the market that maybe central banks, again, are acting more aggressively than people would like to see in the equity markets. Crude oil actually popped from negative to positive as well, as along with all the other markets. So did gold and silver. And now looking ahead, we've got Janet Yellen speaking before the Senate Finance Committee today. We also tonight have Japanese GDP, and tomorrow we've got an EU GDP revision. It'll be the second estimate of the European Union's GDP as we wait for the ECB meeting on Thursday and the CPI data in the U.S. on Friday.